how do we go about marketing our real estate business, our listings, our profile at a time like this? Some of you who are working through the GFC in real estate businesses will remember what it was like back then. This is a very different time that we're in, and we have a set of restrictions in place now that are making it even more difficult to market ourselves, our listings, our businesses. So how should we do it? When it comes to digital marketing, where should we spend our time, our money, and our effort to get the best result? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about on this video. Hi folks, Josh Cobb here from Steps. Well, firstly, I hope that you, your team, your families are safe at a time like this. It is just absolutely incredible what we're going through right now. And I do recall back in the GFC when I was still working in a real estate business all those years ago, what it was like back then. This is very different, what we're dealing with right now. We've got tenants who aren't able to pay their rent because they've simply lost their job. And we've got all these rules now in place of how we can run our real estate business that we didn't have only a few weeks ago. And the squeeze is on, ladies and gents. It's getting harder than ever to really not just market ourselves, but actually run our real estate business like we're used to. So I wanted to have a chat to you about how should we go about our digital marketing at a time like this? What sort of messaging should we be putting out? What channels should we be focusing on? Maybe where should we be spending our money and our time to get the best possible result? Well, let's get the cat out of the bag straight away. Is right now a lot of people aren't selling and a lot of people aren't buying. So there are fewer people in the market, of course. So how do you get in front of those people at the lowest cost? Because ultimately right now you want to be saving on money, I'm sure, and your vendors who are going to market certainly want to be doing the same thing. So I wanted to give you a couple of things to think about. First of all, is around the messaging that you're putting out to your community. The messaging that you were putting out a month ago will not work today. It will not work. And when it comes to marketing your business, your brand, the strong calls to action that we are pretty good at in real estate and we put out there pretty often aren't going to work like they used to. You need to have some empathy. You need to have some feel-good content and putting that out into the market right now because people are hurting. People are losing their jobs, and by the wrong subject line in an email or the wrong tone that you put in a blog article or the wrong feel that you have in a Facebook post is going to rub people the wrong way. So you need to be conscious of that. You need to be very careful about your messaging and the voice that you're putting out in the market right now. One thing that we're seeing is working really well for a lot of agents right now is hyper-local content. And when I say hyper-local, I mean information about the people, the businesses, people that are doing goodwill in the community right now. They're publishing them as blog posts, as Facebook posts. They're getting that content out to their community and making sure that lots and lots of people are seeing it. So that feel-good, hyper-local content that people are craving right now. I've been stuck in my house now for a few weeks. I'm sure you all have as well. And something that we need to remember is that people are craving good news stories right now to get out of that crazy news cycle that we have. So just keep that in mind. The next time you put something on Facebook is how can you make that about someone else and make it feel good? Make it so that people will resonate with the content you're putting out as opposed to just kind of putting it to the side as another real estate related post on social media, for example. So just be conscious of that. The other thing is around technology, and a lot of people have been talking about their online auctions and virtual tours and 3D floor plans and all that sort of thing. These things have been around for many years now, but a lot of people are now jumping onto them in droves. And we just need to be conscious, ladies and gents, that is not going to fix all of your issues when it comes to marketing. So by putting a Facebook post out there that we do online auctions now, well, every other agent in the area is probably making the same comment right now. So you need to find a different voice. That hyperlocal content will help with that. But those tools, think of them as a listing tool as much as they are a way of attracting buyers to your listings. So by making sure that you've got those tools integrated with your own website is super important, so that you have a place where people can go and have an experience with your listings that they cannot get anywhere else. So online auctions are a great example of this. We have a lot of clients at the moment who are putting online auction links onto their properties, and it's really important that you put them on your own website and make it very clear that it's a link for an online auction registration or to watch it. And this is something that the portals don't provide currently. They simply have a piece of text that says external link, which doesn't really tell a buyer what they're clicking on or where that's going to go. On your website, you have a lot more control, and you can make it very clear to people that that is an online auction. There's some other software like DearCrit, which is an amazing platform that many of you are using, I'm sure, that allows buyers to furnish a property and right there on your website, and tour the property as well with panoramas and all those amazing tools. They can style kitchens, and if you haven't seen this stuff, you should go and check it out. It's really amazing technology, but the point I'm trying to make is put it onto your website and get the people there. That's the only place where you can showcase all of these amazing technologies in one place that provide an experience to buyers and your vendors that they cannot get anywhere else on the internet. So there's my 2 tips for the market that we're in right now, is to make sure you watch your voice in the market and your messaging, and making sure that you're not annoying people and you get that hyperlocal feel-good content out there as much as possible. And the second is make sure you're using these technologies, but make sure that you're integrating them with your own website so that you're getting the maximum benefit from it and that it's a point of difference for your business with buyers and vendors. So I hope you're staying safe, your family and your team are doing okay right now. And until next time, I'm Josh Cobb from Steps signing off. Have a great day.